Two questions I think everybody ought to answer in order to help give them understanding of their purpose in life are, where do you come from and where are you going? For the first question, we read in Psalm 139, verse 13 and 14, it says, "For you have formed my inward parts. You knitted me together in my mother's womb. I praise you, for I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. Wonderful are your works. My soul knows it very well." Similarly, Colossians chapter 1 verse 16 through 17 says, "For by him all things were created, in heaven and on earth, visible and invisible, whether thrones or dominions or rulers or authorities, all things were created through him and for him. And he is before all things, and in him all things hold together." You see, if you know where you come from, the question of what you're supposed to do in your life is already answered. If you come from God, then if God created you, then he created you with a purpose, and that purpose is to love him and to love others. Similarly, if you know where you come from, then you know where you're going. If you don't have that knowledge, then all of life seems to be meaningless. It's aimless, and ultimately, if all we do is return to dust, then what significance was there in our relationships, in our love? And yet, if at the end of everything we are reunited with the one who created us, then we know the purpose of creation was to glorify the Creator. My hope for you is that you know that purpose, that you know Jesus, the agent of creation. John 1:1 says, "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. Through him all things were created." If you know where you come from, and you know where you're going, then you know what you're doing. God bless.